We're back here with the Robot Coupe R2, the world's best-selling food processor. And we've gone through a lot of other cuts. We're going to talk about some specialty cuts, and this one's pretty neat. This is called Pulping. And what this disc does is it's flat and smooth, but it's got very, very tiny teeth that are cut into the surface of the plate. And it's going to scrape away, very tiny teeth, and it's going to scrape away at the material and pulp it. And so what this is most commonly used for, works very well, is dry ingredients and nuts and spices. So nutmeg, very commonly used. Lots of other things that are dry and hard because it just sands away, it will, just like sandpaper, sort of. But what we're going to do today is the other ingredients that are pulped and wet, and so we're going to pulp some garlic. Now, pulping garlic is something that you would do a couple of different ways. You could do it in the bowl of a Robot Coupe R2 with the regular S-blade and just run the machine until it just purees those garlic cloves down to paste. But pulping is slightly different. Think of it as when you smash a garlic clove on a cutting board and then just finally chop it up, how it's smashed consistency, if you will. That's sort of what pulping is like. So we're going to set it up. We've got the lower half on. Discharge plate goes in. That's used with every operation. That's what spins around and throws the food out. Then we're going to put the pulping plate itself in there. It goes on top of the discharge plate. And I'll put that in there just like that. We're going to take the top half of the lid of the R2, put that down. Now when this goes in, you'll notice as we get to this point, we're going to turn it and it rotates in and stops. As it clicks into place, there is a molded ramp in the lid that is pushing a plastic pin straight down that is the safety device, and it's pushing a switch in the machine that tells it the lid is closed, it's okay, you can run. If while it was running we wanted to open this lid, it would shut the machine off. So it's very important, so we're telling you about that right now. So you want it to click in. If you're set up and everything goes and you push go and nothing happens, it's probably because the lid and or the bowl are not clicked in with that safety pin. So we've got it set up. We have the two pushers will go in. We've got the small cylindrical pusher. We've got the large pusher. We're going to use the large hopper for this operation because we're going to put all of these in here at once. So let's get it set up. Get a catch pan. We're going to put this in here. Now we can put all of these cloves in. Fill the hopper up all the way. For any Robot Coupe operation, any cuts of any kind, in general, you would like to fill the hopper up all the way for each pass to give it enough material to run through and also to control it with the pusher. You put, for instance, if we put just one garlic clove in here and tried to do something with it, it probably wouldn't work very well because there's not a lot of other stuff to get behind it and push it through. So we're filling up the hopper all the way, and we're going to run the pulper. Now this is, it's not the cleanest operation. It can be kind of messy, but we're going to set it up and we're going to see what we end up getting here. Now, this is really amazing. Okay, that was about a pound of garlic cloves. And now take a look here. We're going to get up here. Producer Doug, let's get right up in there. Take a really, really good look at that. That's pulped garlic. Really amazing. Perfect consistency. Perfectly smooth, very, very similar to horseradish when it's prepared, okay? Give you an idea of the consistency. It's got tiny, tiny bits of fiber, but it's mostly pulped mush, if you will, paste, and very easily used. Used many different ways for flavoring, for recipe ingredients, additives, and flavors. Really amazing. It's the only way you can get this consistency. If you put all of those garlic cloves, for instance, in a blender and just turned it on and let it run, it would puree it all, but it is not this consistency of the pulped consistency with the fibers scraped by the teeth this way. It's the only way to get this consistency is with the pulping plate in the Robot Coupe R2, the world's best-selling food processor. Robot Coupe's the inventor of the food processor. So for this and more tips and tricks, more information, remember to like and subscribe to the Rest Equip Pro channel because we try and bring you the very best. Because I'm SeanO, the Rest Equip Pro.